if you work in a very large corporate, then you always think it's the same everywhere. It's like the headquarters in one country, and then you have most probably different other countries everywhere spread over the globe. And often the assumption is that, yeah, we're all the same. We're the same company. We do the same service. It looks the same. It feels the same, but it's not. It's really every even location. If you take a retail environment, every store has their own subculture. And that's very, very important to understand that and enable that as well from an organization perspective, because it gives you the opportunity of saying, hey, yes, we have an umbrella culture, if you call it culture, but we need to allow the different cultures locally. So, for example, when I was moving from Germany to Russia, what was it, 2014? It's a huge culture shift from a different country perspective. But then I was still in the same global company. But even inside of that global company, there was a different culture inside of the Russian organization than it was inside of the German organization where I was before, or when I was global project manager before, where I was basically attached to all countries around the globe. So it's very important to understand what is the local culture, how does it work, and how does, if you look into innovation enablement perspective, how does that work in the local context? And that's completely different in Germany and in Russia. But it's still, from a base setting perspective, for me, it's always give the people the possibility to decide in a frame where they know and where they feel secure and that they can decide. Give them the means and all the possibilities to test and try and error and fail inside of their environment, and they will grow. They will take step by step forward. And in some cultures, it's kind of normal already. And in some cultures, people need to learn going into that. And that's very important to understand that as a global company, or even as a local company, which just has different branches, it's always different. And that's what I learned taking this step back again, because I mean, 2040, I was still from a wild west perspective in a management style. I was still, and I'm today still learning, but I was having the assumption that's all the same, that I will just implement the same ways of thinking like in Germany inside of the Russian organization. But then I was quickly realizing, with having an amazing mentor at that time as well, that it's not going to work this way. So I need to relearn, I need to iterate, I need basically prototyping my way into that culture and looking as well where I need to be stubborn, because we need to bring a change into the organization. So yeah, tremendous learnings over the last 24 years now already.